Welcome Primary 4, with you is Miss Noor Abdurrahman, and today we are going to talk about part number 2 from lesson number 3, the cell. So let's start our lesson. The last time we talked that there is a three parts in the both of the animal cell and plant cell, which are nucleus, cytoplasm, and cell membrane. Let's take a look in the animal cell. The animal cell consists of the three parts: nucleus, cytoplasm, and cell membrane. And there is other part called vacuole. Vacuole. And vacuole are small parts inside the animal cell storing the food. So this is the vacuole. So we have a nucleus in the center of the animal cell and cell membrane outside the cell, surrounding the outside of the cell, and the cytoplasm, which is filling all the space inside the cell, and the vacuole, which is a small part inside the cell. This is the animal cell. What about the plant cell? There is some parts in the plant cell don't exist in the animal cell. What it is? The plant cell consists of nucleus and cytoplasm and cell membrane like the animal cell. But there is a two parts inside the plant cell don't exist in the animal cell, which is cell wall, and chloroplast. Let's go to the cell wall. The cell wall is surrounding the plant from the outside. Can you see the cell wall? This black layer is the cell wall. The cell wall is supporting the plant. What is the meaning of supporting the plant? It is making the plant cell strong, and give it a definite shape. So now the plant cell have a definite shape, can't be changed. The shape of the plant cell can't be changed because there is a cell wall supporting the plant. Inside our bodies, we have the bones, and the bone support our body, and the cell wall in the plant cell support the plant. Okay, so this is the cell wall. What about the chloroplast? Can you see this green parts? All these green parts are chloroplasts. What is the function of chloroplast? The chloroplast cooking or making the food for the plant. Do you remember how can the plant make food? By photosynthesis. Super! Photosynthesis. And in the photosynthesis process, the plant was using water, sunlight, carbon dioxide. So which part of the plant can absorb the sunlight? The chloroplast. The chloroplast absorbing the sunlight from the sun to make the photosynthesis process and make the food for the plant. What is the name of the food of the plant? Glucose. So the chloroplast making the food of the plant, or the glucose. So which part of the plant absorbing sunlight? Chloroplast. Which part of the plant making food? Chloroplast. Super. So the two parts in the plant cell which is characterized or different than the animal cell is cell wall and chloroplast. And there is here also a large vacuole. In the animal cell it was a small vacuole, and inside the plant cell it is a large vacuole. The living organisms are classified into two types: unicellular and multicellular. We said that unicellular consist of one cells like the yeast, fungus, and bacteria. And we talked about the multicellular. So now let's talk about the unicellular, which consist of just one cell. Can we see the unicellular organisms by our eyes? No, they are microorganisms. They are microorganisms, and microorganisms can't be seen by your naked eyes. I can't see it by my eye. I should use what? The microscope. I can see it by the microscope. The microscope is a tool used to make the very small thing a big thing which can I see. Like this microorganisms or unicellular organisms which are consist of just one cell. Okay, we say that the unicellular like yeast, fungus and bacteria. Let's talk about the yeast fungus. The yeast fungus is a unicellular organism, consists of just a one cell, is made up of nucleus, and cytoplasm, the nucleus which is organize the biological operations in the cell and control the cell division. The cytoplasm which is filling the space inside the cell, and the cell wall which is supporting the cell from outside and give it a fixed shape. And we have the vacuole which is storing the food. So the yeast fungus cell made up of nucleus, cytoplasm, cell wall and vacuole. What is the importance of the yeast fungus? Where can I use it? I can use it in baking. Baking like what? Making bread or making cake or any baking. So I can use the yeast in baking. I can use it also in making alcohol. In the industries, the people use the yeast fungus in making alcohol. So I can use the yeast fungus in making bread or in making alcohol. Do you know that the yeast fungus can produce carbon dioxide if you put it with a sugary solution? What's the meaning of sugary solution? Now, if you bring a bottle and put inside it a yeast fungus and sugary solution means a water mixed with sugar. Water mixed with sugar and the yeast fungus will produce carbon dioxide gas, and it can fill the balloon after few hours, like this picture. So when you put the yeast fungus in a sugary solution, it produces the carbon dioxide and fill the balloon in few hours. This is after half an hour, and this is after 1 hour, and number 3 after 2 hours. With you was Miss Noor Abdurrahman, and thank you for listening.